We're gathering wheels scattered along the path. Each new wheel gives this bike more strength and stability. The more wheels we add, the more powerful and reliable our bike becomes. It's evolving, its wheels grow and strength with each new stage. Tap like if you also love riding bikes or skateboards. If we successfully outfit our bike, it can overcome any obstacles. The more effort we put into assembling the wheels, the more thrilling and fulfilling our journey becomes. Our bike is ready for any challenges, and together we'll embark on new adventures. With each new wheel, we're making it not only stronger but also more beautiful. Each wheel is a step towards perfection. We're not just overcoming obstacles, we're discovering new possibilities. Our bike is becoming a symbol of our pursuit of better. I want to try to make a very delicious and big hamburger. There are many different ingredients along our path. If we keep adding all these ingredients, the hamburger will get bigger and bigger, tastier and tastier. We can add lettuce, pickles, cheese, a patty, onions, ketchup, and much more. Everyone can add the food they like the most. By the way, do you like eating hamburgers? If you do, give a like. There are also many different traps in this game. All these traps can harm the hamburger, and we might lose some of the toppings or even a few hamburgers. So it's very important to avoid all these traps. Of course, we might still lose some hamburgers, as the difficulty level in this game increases with each new level. But don't get discouraged, we need to keep moving forward and collect toppings for the hamburgers. In this exciting game, your goal is to collect as many boxes as possible to help our main character grow taller and reach the finish line. Each green cube or gate you pass increases the number of boxes. On your way to victory, you'll encounter various traps like sharp spikes and tall walls that you need to skillfully avoid to keep your boxes. The most challenging obstacles are the tall walls, the higher they are. The more boxes you'll need to overcome them. Each collected box helps the heroine get to the finish line. By the way, test your speed. If you are really fast, give this video a thumbs up. I'm sure that thanks to our determination, we've already gathered a lot of boxes and will definitely reach the finish line, overcoming all the obstacles in our heroine's path. The boy and girl will ride this bicycle, collecting as many wheels as possible and aiming for the finish line. Do you have a bicycle or a scooter? If yes, like this video. Our wheels should be as big and round as possible. Also, don't forget to collect the money scattered along the track. The more wheels, the better our bicycle will be. This will be dangerous traps along the way that can reduce our wheels. The boy and the girl will be able to overcome all difficulties and reach the finish line. Additionally, sometimes police officers will appear on the track, our opponents whom we need to avoid or destroy. The main thing in this game is to move quickly and choose the safest road, so that the wheels of this bicycle do not decrease, but rather become bigger and bigger. The index finger on the hand is very small. Our task is to make it as long as possible. We also need to cover it in a different colored slime, either black or brown. We can stick this finger into the nose of different monsters, and then the finger will turn green. By the way, are your hands clean right now? If they are, give this video a thumbs up right now. We can also add some dirty hair to make the finger look even filthier. Don't forget about the traps along the way. These traps are very dangerous as some of them can harm the finger and make it shorter. There are other traps that are even more dangerous, and if we hit them, we lose immediately. Each new level is different, but the goal of the game remains the same. Move forward, pick up fingers and different kinds of dirt to them, and avoid the traps. Along the path lie scattered big eyes, and our task is to collect them all. To do this, we must only pass through the green gates. The red gates are traps that we need to avoid. Along the way, there are numerous dangerous obstacles that we must navigate around. These traps can destroy several eyes, so we need to be cautious. Do you have good vision? If so, then like this video right now. Our path will feature not only gates but also various obstacles. Some will be simple, while others will be very challenging. The more eyes we gather, the stronger we will become. Sometimes it may seem like dangers are everywhere, but don't despair. If you stay alert, you can avoid all traps and collect all the eyes. Subscribe to my channel to stay up-to-date on new videos. To change this girl's appearance, we need to make the right choice with the items we collect. If we gather more cucumbers, she'll lose weight and become slimmer. The more cucumbers we collect, the thinner our heroine will get. But if we start collecting hamburgers, she'll gain weight and get bigger and bigger. By the way, if you are not overweight, give this video a like right now. We've got a long journey ahead with many obstacles. We'll decide whether to play as the slim or the bigger girl to overcome all the challenges and to reach the finish line. The more cucumbers and hamburgers we collect, the more money we will earn, which can be used to buy new skins and outfits for our characters. In the future, we will be able to change the food we collect, but we will need to complete many levels to do that. At the start, we have a few tomatoes. The main objective of this game is to collect as many tomatoes as possible and to reach the finish line. We can pass through blue gates to increase our tomato count. The key is to choose gates that will maximize the number of tomatoes. And if you had a fresh tomato this year, give this video a like. Of course, there are plenty of traps along the way. Many different and dangerous traps will be waiting for us, some of which can harm the tomatoes and reduce their number. But don't get discouraged. The main thing is to keep moving forward and avoid other traps. It's worth nothing that the more tomatoes we collect during the game, the more money we will get at the end of each level. With this money we can buy various hats and unlock many new food skins like pumpkin, sandwich or broccoli. At the beginning of each level, our heroine is very dirty. We can clean her so she becomes very clean. Throughout the journey there will be many drops of water scattered around. These drops will be blue in color, and as we collect them, our heroine will become cleaner and evolve. There will also be pieces of dirt, of dirty barrels of oil, which will be dark red in color. We should try to avoid this. In addition to pieces of dirt, there will occasionally be dirty characters who will try to dirty us, or bath filled with dirt. Our main heroine must try to avoid all of this. Any water will help the heroine look clean and tidy. We should collect everything that is blue or light blue, and avoid everything that is red, dark red or green. We have a cool rainbow jelly worm, and to make it grow we need to feed it. When it eats jelly gummy bears, chocolate candies, and other sweets, it gets bigger. Also, to make our worm grow even more, it needs to go through blue gates. There are also red gates in the game, and they usually make the jelly worm smaller, so try to avoid them. Have you ever tried chocolate bars? If so, give this video a like in 2 seconds. 1, 2. On our journey, there will be walls that the worm can only overcome if it gets very big. Our worm is in for exciting adventures, and it's up to us how far it can go. Don't forget to collect coins. The more we have, the more new skins we can buy in the future. There are many levels in the game, and each one gets harder. In the first task for today, we'll be feeding the pig's head. This time we need to gather as many delicious ingredients as possible, like cheese, patties or salad. We'll add all these ingredients to our hamburger to make it very tasty and big. The more food we gather, the more crystals we will earn. We need to tread carefully along this path to ensure the hamburger doesn't shrink. In the second task, we must help the larger pig's head navigate a new route. Here we'll be licking sweet and appetizing food. If the food is too spicy or dangerous, we shouldn't touch it. The pig had a huge head and is very hungry. It needs to be fed a variety of foods, including fruits, vegetables and sweets. Such food will make it very happy. All unfit food should be discarded. From a small person to a huge monster or even ancient Greek gods like Zeus, Hades or Poseidon. To evolve and become very big and strong, you need to collect everything scattered along this path. As our main character grows, he will become bigger and bigger, and will be able to evolve to the second evolution and then to the third. The third evolution is the maximum, and if you reach it, nothing will be able to stop our hero. You need to break through walls which can be small and very tall. Try to choose smaller walls to save as much level as possible, and do not downgrade the hero's evolution. At the end of each level, our hero will fight a boss, and the further we throw this boss on the scale, the more money we can earn. In this game, there is a shop where you can buy different clothes for our heroes. Along this entire path, there's a lot of potatoes scattered about. Our task is to gather them all, then peel them completely, cut them into small pieces, and fry them up. In the end, we will have a lot of French fries. If you've ever eaten French fries, give this video a like. At each level, as we reach the finish line, we'll be selling French fries. The more we sell, the more money we will earn. Each level will be different, but the gameplay will remain the same. Don't forget about the various traps we'll encounter along the way. We'll need to navigate around them to avoid losing our French fries. Of course, sometimes we might lose a few potatoes, but that's okay. The main thing is to keep moving forward and gather all the potatoes. Let's try to gather a larger team of people to push a gigantic round rock. If you're quick, give this video a like in 2 seconds. 1, 2. We need to gather as many people as possible to make our team very larger. As we pass through the blue gates, our team will grow bigger and bigger. Sometimes we will encounter green gates that help our team grow and evolve, changing color and increasing in numbers. But beware of the red gates. Passing through them will shrink our team. So it's important to avoid the obstacles. Along our path there will also be traps, like spikes that can be very dangerous. Try to navigate around them to preserve as many members of our team as possible. The more people we gather, the stronger our team will become. This girl is our main character, and she is a bit sick. To get healthy, she needs to collect everything green, which can be green apples or dumbbells. As she collects these green items, she will evolve and become healthy. Along her journey, there will also be many green gates. Passing through these gates will also help her become healthy. However, everything that is red is a trap and should be avoided. These are usually battles or various viruses. Additionally, besides green gates, there will be red gates. Red gates are also traps, and passing through them will cause the girl to lose her evolution and become sick. The more green and red items we collect, the more money we can earn when we reach the finish line. Money is also necessary to eventually change the red and green items we will be collecting. Our main goal is to help this poor girl become very wealthy, even a millionaire. Our main character will constantly evolve, becoming rich and more beautiful. Along the path there will be a lot of money, and collecting it is essential. Occasionally, hero characters will appear, giving money to our heroine. When she collects enough money, she can become a millionaire. Undoubtedly, there will be other characters on this path who can take money away from our heroine, and it's important to try to avoid them. Additionally, things like red battles will decrease the girl's level, so they should also be avoided. Furthermore, our heroine will periodically pass through green and red gates. Green gates increase the amount of money, while red gates decrease it. The index finger on your hand is really tiny. In this game, our main goal is to make it as long and dirty as possible. To do this, we need to cover it with different kinds of slime, either black or brown. We can stick this finger into various heads' noses, making it even dirtier and greenier. By the way, if you have some hair on your hands, give this video a like right now. Sometimes we can also add some dirty hair to make the finger look even messier. Of course, we shouldn't forget about the traps along the way. These traps are very dangerous. Some can damage the finger and make it shorter. There are other traps that are even more dangerous. Each new level is different from the previous one, but the essence of the game remains the same. At the beginning of each level, we will have a few pieces of food. For this level, it's a few oranges. The main goal of this level is to collect as many oranges as possible and to reach the finish line. We can go through blue gates, which will help increase the number of oranges. It's important to choose the gates that will give the most oranges. And if you've had orange juice this year, give this video a like. Along the way, we will encounter many traps, some of which can damage the oranges and decrease their quantity. But don't worry, the main thing is to keep moving forward and avoid the traps. The more oranges we collect, the more money we will get at the end of the level. You can use this money to buy various heads and unlock new skins for other foods, such as burgers, apples, and chocolate bars. Let's continue the exciting online skateboarding game. In this game, we'll be controlling our awesome skateboarder. To make him better and stronger, we need to team up with other players at our level. Our goal is to pass through the green gates, which will help our hero improve his skills. However, avoid the red gates, as they can lower our level. The game is full of traps and dangerous obstacles, so be careful. If we hit them, we could lose. By the way, do you want a new phone or tablet as a gift? If so, like this video. Remember, dodge the dangers so our hero can keep progressing. In this game, it's important to stay alert and act quickly to achieve a great result. At the end of each level, we need to deal maximum damage to the main boss. We can control some plenty powerful weapons, like tanks. At the beginning of this level, our tank isn't very well upgraded. We need to level up as much as possible to unlock new tank evolutions. And we also need to upgrade our fire rate and damage. After that, our tank will be incredible. It will fire rapidly and destroy all obstacles, traps and other competitors that appear on the track. If you'd like to ride a tank, give this video a like right now. It's worth nothing that we better our tank evolves, the more damage it will deal to our opponents, and the more money we will earn at the end of each level. Sometimes other weapons will be scattered along the track, and if we pick them up, our tank will fire multiple projectiles at once, making it even easier to reach the finish line. Collect colorful rings and your rainbow toy will keep growing and become really big. I want to gather as many of these rings as possible. They come in green, yellow, red and even purple. Almost all the colors of the rainbow. Do you think a rainbow appearance in the sky after the rain or after the fog? If you think it's after the rain, give this video a thumbs up right now. To increase the number of rings, we can use the green gates. But if we pass through the red gates, we will lose some rings. Try to avoid traps and paint the rings. The better we paint this toy, the more beautiful it will become. Our collecting will be impressive and diverse. Remember, each ring is not only a beautiful element, but also a part of our rainbow toy. Keep collecting them and you'll see your collecting grow every day. It looks like we created an incredible toy. This is definitely our new record. Alien, quite tiny, let's make it a bit bigger to turn into a huge monster or a gigantic scorpion. Don't want to get stung by a scorpion? Then hit the like button on this video in 2 seconds. 1, 2. It all starts with the blue gates. Our hero can pass through to level up and grow stronger. But it's not as simple as it seems. There are also red gates in the game that can cause level loss. We must navigate around them to avoid losing. Each new level differs slightly from the last. Our alien needs to battle other aliens whose level are lower than his own. And of course, the track is scattered with many pink crystals. By collecting crystals, we enhance the starting parameters for the next levels. I want to try making a huge and delicious burger. Along the way, we have a variety of ingredients to choose from. If we keep adding all these ingredients, the burger will get bigger and tastier. By the way, have you ever had a burger? If yes, give a like. We can add different toppings like lettuce, pickles, cheese, patties, onions or ketchup. Everyone can add what they like the most. There are also many different traps in this game. These traps can harm the burger, and we might lose some toppings or even a few burgers. So it's crucial to avoid all these traps. Of course, we might still lose some burgers, as the game's difficulty increases with each level. But don't get discouraged. We need to keep moving forward and gather toppings for the burgers. At the end of each level we can sell the burgers and earn a lot of money. We will need the money to buy new skins for the next levels. In this exciting game, your task is to collect as many boxes as possible to help our main heroine reach the finish line. Every time we gather green cubes or pass through green gates, the number of boxes we collect gradually increases. The path to victory is filled with various traps colored pink and red. These traps must be cleverly navigated to avoid slowing down our progress towards the goal. The most dangerous obstacles are the massive walls. The higher they are, the more boxes we will need to overcome them. Each box collected brings us closer to victory and the finish line. By the way, if you want to get a brand new bike just like this video, I'm sure thanks to our perseverance we've already gathered a ton of boxes and will definitely reach the finish line, overcoming all obstacles in the way of our main heroine.